battle. Okay, now, I'm going to address a couple things here real quick. First of all, it is Communications Tuesday. We got Don with us here. And real quick, guys, military vehicles are being shipped to a closed Texas Walmart ahead of Jade Helm. Now, interesting photo essay. There are some fascinating pictures here, okay? What if you're looking at if you want to find out information in this rat world, screw everybody because of the police state, spy mechanisms, and, numbers are everything agenda, and you're taking pictures of stuff like this, I'm going to ask you again, why in the hell are the people not taking a picture of the side of the truck of the transport company, number one, a clean one, number two, license plate off the back of the stinking trailer, and any other pertinent numbers. I'm going to remind everybody again, this nice little photo essay. There is a truck. It's going on 190 West. Let me read the story first here, but let me point something out. It's not the 80% great picture, well, not even great picture, okay picture, but the numbers are covered up. And I'm serious about this. It's like I'm looking at this, and I want you to take a look at the pictures and explain this to me. Now, I don't know about the date. I don't know about the time for sure. At least it's Texas. Okay, I would think. Okay, that's probable. Livingston, Texas, IntelliHub. Pictures sent to IntelliHub by a reader reveal that military Humvees are indeed being shipped to the recently closed Walmart store via 18-wheeler for possible future use. The closed stores are possibly being used in the upcoming Jade Helm 15 exercise, as speculated early on by conspiracy theorists. Okay, well, right off the bat, you got that conspiracy theorist BS. So that tells me that I put in question the person doing the article and the person taking the pictures. Does everybody understand that? When I see a term in what is supposed to be something written by somebody who's, like the Patriot effort or IntelliHub or some BS like that, why would you use that term? Okay, number one. So there's a flare. That's the first flare that comes up when I get a survey, an overview, or a report. Okay. By the way, Joe from Mass Private, appreciate the guy. Yeasu posted the article for from the trenches, which is cool. I don't have a problem with that. It's dated May 12th. But first, there's a picture. It's the semi-truck. There is a red, long-nose semi-truck, well-painted, not tired, with a flatbed. Seen many of these. We have our boys that move these things on a regular basis, and we can access all the vehicles that the other side's moving. There is a desert tan Humvee. There is then 2 woodland camouflage Humvees, and the car perfectly blocks the... Well, actually, it's faded out. I can't see. No detail. Again, the license plate of the vehicle. Now, there is a license plate for a vehicle in the front, and it looks like it's Charlie Whiskey Kilo, maybe 3246 for the license plate number. It's a white sedan. It's in the foreground. But no license plate for that truck. No sidebar for that truck. What's the big printing? I can tell where that truck came from and who's running the truck and what taxes they pay if I look at that funny imagery on the side. Then there's a close-up again. The tail end of the truck is not in the picture. The front end of the truck is not detailed. But there's a Humvee. Yep, there's a Humvee on the flatbed, which I've seen thousands of over the years, transported on flatbeds. Now, look at the third picture. Front end of the truck, fuzzy, no information. Back end of the truck, cut off. No license plate again. Now, let's go down to the fourth picture. Through a windshield. Front end of the truck, where I should be able to see that front panel with all the nomenclature and information. Fuzzy, unseeable. No plate in the rear. And, of course, I do see the Walmart picture or Walmart signs. You can't really fake that out, per se. And then there's it's apparently in a Walmart parking lot area. Back end of the truck, I've got a clear shot. Okay, it does kind of show you a nebulous image of Walmart, but the front of the building's cut off. There obviously are looks like a bunch of other Humvees being stored or other pieces of equipment being stored there. Okay. And again, to describe this on the air, my first problem is this. I want to know who's moving this stuff, guys. Again, the pictures are cool, but quick overview, more photo essay, who, what, where, when. If I'm driving around, I got this close to this truck, and I got in front of this truck, and I got beside this truck, and I'm showing behind this truck at Walmart again, drive through the lot and show me the rest of the location, what's going on. What do you think? Is this smoking gun proving Walmart Jade Helm connection, quote unquote? Question mark. And again, somebody tongue-in-cheek having some fun, having a truck drive into a Walmart. Whose truck? And I'm going to repeat this again. When we do photo essays, you know, because you've seen stuff we've done in the past, in the 90s especially, and our people who are former intelligence know, numbers tell you everything. What's the one thing missing from all these pictures? I mean, I do get a road marker. I got I-90 West with a sign side by side. Let's see, left lane, right lane, I-90 West, left lane, I-90 East, right lane. But that's a sign off to the side. So there's a real good picture of that, of the sign. There's a picture of the truck. There's a picture of the truck going down the road. There's a picture of the truck going, or in the Walmart parking lot. And there's another picture of the truck, and it's to the, I would assume, the way Walmarts are laid out, it must be to the left side of the building. Maybe. Not sure. Back up and give me some overviews. Who, what, where, when, who, what, where, when, who, what, where, when. But when you're taking pictures, rear end of the vehicle, side of the vehicle, front of the vehicle. What have I said before in this? By the way, if you get the front, you might even get the driver. You don't have any problem taking pictures. I mean, you're tagging this guy every step of the way, and at one point, he's even in front of the truck off the side of the parking lot. That's good. But every place that has any nomenclature information on that truck is foggy or it's not legible. This is the age of digital technology, guys. I need to know who's moving it if supposedly this happened and was taken in the last few days. On the other hand, this could be a really great picture of a driver who's on his way delivering a bunch of Humvees back in 1999, 2000. Well, it has to be newer than 99 because the one vehicle might be a little newer. So, from 2013 or 2014 and, in the same area. And this could be argued. When I see certain words, flares go up. When I see certain things missing, flares go up. Okay, just a heads up. I am complaining about how this was done. But I want you to look at all those pictures. Who's driving that truck or who owns that truck? And why is it they're not showing you who's driving that truck or who owns that truck?
Hey, you know, Mark, it's Department of Transportation, you know, the feds, that require company identification on every commercial truck in the nation.
Right on the side wall, that's what
right
I'm saying. And you can't make it out on a single one of these pictures, guys.
That's federal law.
Which would tell me who, what, where, when. Well, the thing is that it's there. It's that the person photographing it was really crafty about sculpting the images. You see what I mean?
Okay.
If the front of the truck, John, you can't see this, but guys, I'm watching how this is constructed. The back of the truck, can't see it. Front of the truck, fogged. In other words, it's not focused. At the very least, everybody who's ever done this always goes, look at the license plate, look at the back of the vehicle, look at the side of the truck, look at the address, the information. No. Once I have that, every driver out there knows, hell, we radar ping, or sonar ping every one of these guys with trackers. If this went where supposedly it went, and if this is where it's supposed to be, then we should be able to date, time, place it. You know what I mean? In other words, wow, I could find out more about that company. Who are these guys? They're hauling Humvees into this Walmart? Well, it should be the same company over and over again, right? Yeah, everybody knows that. Once they start hauling, they'll have a whole line for the company, so we shouldn't just catch one truck at this Walmart. We should catch all of the trucks coming in, if this is actually happening, and this isn't something where someone's laughing because they're doing the tongue-in-cheek, and they've been really good about how they've sculpted the images. Any of us, I'm going to be quite honest, I've gone right up and taken pictures inside those vehicles. I'm serious, guys. You know we've done that. A lot of you have seen the intel. Well, if you get this close, I might as well if they stop. Hey, wow, look at these Humvees. Hey, how you doing? I used to be in the Army. Are these the newer vehicles or the older ones? More the older ones are garbage. Hey, look inside. Wow, look at the dash. I've not seen one of these. Hey, are these for sale? You remember how we've done that, guys? Seriously. Oh, in a heartbeat. Won't think twice. So, again, beware. There are some peckerwoods out there trying to, again, they're not stirring the pot. They're just trying to, look what I can do to you guys. But if it's just somebody who, for whatever reason, was really great about not catching a license plate once of this truck, not once, and was really bad about not getting the side panel of that truck, like Don said, where all of your tax ID and the company name and everything else is, then here's what we need to do. Put this in everybody's ear. Who, what, where, when. And the who is a complete photo essay of the transports, plus a photo essay of the ass end of the vehicles. Why? By the way, you want to get a bumper front picture if you can, too. Now